Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my spiritual oasis, here weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today we are going to be doing an almost personal reading, looking at your journey from pagehood to kinghood. So in your areas of life reading, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups showed up along with the King of Wands and the King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune showed up in your partnership zone, so we will be exploring who's coming toward you in love, if there's some shakeups in your love relationships. But for this particular reading, I really wanted to look at this journey. After meditating on it a little bit, felt like there was a desire, especially with wholeness being your guiding energy, a desire for you to almost like reimagine what your life looks like, and doing that from the point of view of Page or Wands and Cups energy. So understanding yourself in a holistic point of view from your passions and desires and curiosities, and then your creative expression and your heart space and love, the love of things as well. Obviously everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different, but I felt like this journey from Page and King and this desire to mix and blend these energies in a way that is harmonious, I feel like this is like you embarking on a new adventure. Like the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and so we're exploring some possibilities on where we might land. So, with that in mind, I'm trying to think of where I want to start. I think we're going to start with a Spirit Animal Oracle guide on this journey for Capricorn. So while I shuffle out your guiding energy, I would love to invite you to join the Kindred family by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click a like on this video, of course it supports my channel, and I do appreciate that. Drop a comment down below, let me know if something resonates with you today. And if the message doesn't resonate with you, because it is a general reading, so general application, it might not apply, you can go ahead and check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars as well. So, guiding animal message today for Capricorn. Blending Wands and Cups. Alright, so we had the Cat Spirit show up for you today. And the Cat Spirit talks about independence and claiming your independence, which I feel like is the perfect message for you, given this Page of Wands, Page of Cups energy, this explorative blend of divine masculine and divine feminine energy, creativity. Both cards actually represent creativity, spirituality. We have a fiery, passionate side, and we have the kind of cool, watery, creative, imaginative side. So I feel like it's this idea of exploring your independence in a holistic way. And, our number 13 here, reducing down to the number 4. And it's also connected to death as well. Death is 13 in tarot. And so I feel like it's this idea of reimagining, rediscovering your path, your purpose, your direction in life. And in doing so, uncovering this idea, concept of independence. So some of you could be, because that Capricorn energy is connected to Saturn, somehow, some way, some shape, some form, feeling weighed down by your, by your duties and other things that you are tied to. And so I feel like this idea that your independence is your grounding energy. It is the number 4 is about groundedness, stability, consistency. Like being independent, this explorative energy is grounding, because it's going to set you up to be and to function and navigate life in that King energy, which gender is irrelevant in tarot. The Kings are really talking about holding the vision, holding the vision, and like directing and organizing energies around you to go out to achieve your goal. But you are the one holding the vision through through Wands and Cups. So holding the vision of your passion and purpose and drive and will, and holding the vision of your heart space, your spirituality, your intuition, your creativity, and doing it in a mature, grounded, productive way. All right, so I love that message for you, especially starting out here. So let's go ahead and add in some tarot messages for Capricorn on their journey from pagehood, creative, explorative, youthful, to that kinghood, king energy, being the master of the domain of Wands and Cups. So we have the Hermit. So the Hermit to me is suggesting a need to spiritual sojourn. That spirituality, your spiritual sojourn, is something that you are going to be required to take action towards. There might be some healing involved, especially since we saw the Wheel of Fortune in the partnerships zone. There might be a requirement there to do some healing, potentially if a partnership ended. And I feel like, as we have the Hierophants underlying the Hermits, I feel like it's just reiterating the spirituality aspect of it. And I also feel like it's reiterating the fact of like seeking help or assistance in your spiritual walk if that is necessary, and vibing with you. Again, that action card, action orientation, movement is required here. And that's what I'm really feeling there for that. So let's take a look at some more messages. Allowing your North Star to light the way is a message I just got. So we have the Lovers showing up. So the Lovers, in this conversation, I feel like it's this idea of choice and options. The idea that we choose our life, and exploring your independence, doing all this page work, to me is just reiterating the fact that you have options. And so it's about being curious enough to seek those options out and, pursue them in a way that is not so rigid and formulated, but allowing that openness and freedom to guide you. I feel like, again, if your love zone is being tossed about a bit or going through some changes, I feel like it's either reiterating, like if you're still in your partnership and things in your partnership are just changing, that it's reiterating the Lover's quality. I also feel like if you're not in a relationship, that only accepting the Lover's quality and that soulmate energy into that heart space zone. Maybe it was something you ignored in the past. I'm not really sure why the message is there, but that's what I'm getting for that. So we have the Eight of Swords as well. So I feel like this is a bit of a warning to the desire to be blind to things, especially the things that aren't pleasing, aren't pleasant. I feel like there's a strong message to still see what you don't want to see so that you can address it. There's an idea of like you kind of being in your mind, and your mind being a challenge for you to navigate. So making sure that you're not sabotaging yourself and your own efforts. Sabotaging your own happiness. So you're in your happiness zone. It was the Page of Wands for your Aries of Life reading. Don't stand in your way. So, you know, as an earth sign, diligence, hard work, earth, matters of earth. There's a seriousness to you as well, again, because you're connected to Saturn. But I feel like, you know, this message, the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Cups underlying, is, you know, don't be blind to your own happiness. Don't ignore your own happiness, because it's a little bit out of the comfort zone there. There's kind of a youthful, explorative, a light, freedom-loving sort of energy that's going to bring you happiness, and it's okay to explore that. It's okay not to be so serious all the time. It's okay to laugh and, you know, make mistakes and, you know, be a little, what's the word? I feel like as Earth, like, you kind of want to, like, stay the course, like, make a decision and stay the course. But the Page energy, Wands and Cups, is really suggesting that there might be some exploration. There might be some dabbling, for lack of a better word, like testing things out, meaning that it might not just be make a choice and go with it. It might be, let's see what this is. Let's see what that is. Okay, let's blend these things together. I don't really like that. Let's try this over here. So there's going to be a little bit of exploration that might be potentially uncomfortable for you. But don't turn your back on it, I feel like is the message. Don't turn your back on it. Hierophant, okay, popped out there. You could have Taurus in your chart. You could have Virgo in your chart. Gemini as well is showing up. Okay. All right. Okay. 10 of Wands and Temperance. I feel like these together are communicating this message of limiting your burdens, limiting your effort, that this journey is not meant to be a burden. It's meant to be freeing, and it's meant to clarify. It's meant to provide you with independence and reinvigorate life and purpose and direction. It's not meant to be a burden. So, like, temper your desire to make it something to work towards, because that's kind of your MO. All right, let's see. I'm vibing on crystal energy. Yeah, it's not a burden. Don't take things too serious is the message I'm getting to, kind of through the Hierophant. You know, connecting the Hierophant, Temperance, and the 10 of Wands. Like, don't take things too seriously. It's not meant to be a burden. Temper your desire to be intense and go all in and, you know, be all ambitious and stuff. I mean, ambition towards exploration, but not necessarily to an outcome, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have clear quartz here. So get crystal clear, which is what we're doing. That I feel like is the focus of our message. But I just feel like this message is coming out to reiterate the intention of this journey for you is to get crystal clear. I need to get behind these cards. Need to get my towel deck. Yeah, so that is the purpose of this journey. So I just feel like that's a message of not forgetting the intention, not forgetting the points, if you will, not getting lost in the sauce. We're shooting for wholeness here. Wholeness is our guide. Exploring our passion, our creativity, creative expression, the things that make us feel alive, the things that wrap us in love and in purpose and desire and will and passion, that connect us to our spirituality. That's what we are getting clear on, what that thing is. It's going to be a little bit different for all of you, of course. For some of you, it could include some sort of spirituality component to it, potentially being a spiritual guide. It very well could be, connected to a lot of different things. That's what we're exploring, the options here. But that came to mind for some of you. It's confirmation. This also could be just you separating yourself. This idea of independence, like you separating yourself, because as we notice, Earth isn't here. Like in the guiding energy, we're not trying to master Earth. We're not trying to master air. So you might already have mastered those things in your life. Communication, thought aren't issues to you. And Earth endeavors, so routine and manifestation and work and effort and all of that sort of stuff isn't the challenge. It's the fire, it's the passion, being passionate about what you do, not just doing it. Being passionate about what you're doing, and that emotional component as well. Leo and Scorpio are prominent here, so if you have any of those energies in your charts, it's a good idea to use it. And I also noted earlier that your other earthen brother and, or I should say sisterin, showed up as well, Virgo and Taurus. So use them if you have them, particularly Virgo, came to mind. All right, and let's get some advice, final message. Okay, or I should say messages, because two of them came out. We have abundance, and we have the taming power of the small. You know, I feel like this is really beautiful. First of all, I want to note a couple of things. The first thing I want to note is that with the page energy here, I feel like there's a message around starting small and just reiterating the fact that we are starting small. But because we're starting small, it's almost like we're starting from the beginning, and we understand the importance of starting from the very beginning. Let's get down to what it truly is at its core, at its base. I feel like the smallness here is also talking about self-sufficiency, right? You're starting at a point where you can do it on your own. You know, you can explore your own curiosities on your own. So I feel like that's a strong message. Careful preparation. Because you're doing it on your own, it's important to prepare and do that in a careful way. And this idea of adaptability, which we talked a lot about. There might be some maneuvering, some in and out, some yes, some no's, some combining, a lot of exploration. So being ready for that. And I feel like abundance is really just reiterating the fact that this journey is going to lead to abundance. It's going to lead to plenty. There's no need for for feeling concerned or worried about you not reaping the rewards of the effort and work that it's going to take to do this. And a lot of this is inner work. I'm seeing a lot of inner work. Independence, that's you. Page energy, very independent, self-sufficient, curious, all of those things. We have our hermit here, right? Going on this sojourn. You're going on a sojourn. There's a lot of singular energy here. Of course, we have the lovers as well. So if you are in a partnership, loving, committed, all of that beautifulness, of course, we're not leaving our loved ones in the dust. We're informing them, but this is still our journey. And when I say our, I really mean you. I'm connecting with your energy. This is really your journey to wholeness. And I also feel like there's a message around the Wheel of Fortune spinning, right? And in theory, we don't know where it's going to land. But I do feel like this journey is saying that you determine where it lands. You're figuring out where it lands. And wherever you settle your heart and your passion, that is where the Wheel of Fortune is going to land. That is what's going to bring you abundance and wholeness and fullness. So again, this journey is about getting clear on your passion, on your creative expression, creative drive, your spirituality, the connectivity of your love and your passion together, the bonding and the maturing simultaneously. So the bonding and maturing of those energies together is really what this is about, this journey. So my beautiful Capricorns, these are the messages I've channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful. If something resonated, do drop a comment down below. Click like and subscribe if we're not already connected, and I will see you in an upcoming message. Bye.